Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to SmithersCast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this game between 9th of May, WRTB, and RDG here on Kursk. So the midpoint today will be Yamy, and this will map, or Kursk is known to just be a pure armor bloodfest, right? With infantry hating their lives, pushing the open field, all that kind of good stuff, right? So we'll see how it turns out today. Okay, let's see how the ally spread looks right here. Looking really good. Good map spread. Axis, of course, getting the initial strong cap advantage. So yeah, the Axis will look to gain control of this, and they'll set up a whole bunch of AT guns if they can, if they're able to wipe them out here. And so they're going to be able to pin the allied armor back into their spawn points. The Vagina Balal and Steve D 1993 getting rockets on the T-34. Bismarck on the back to help support their buddy. Spawn wave comes out in the open fields. And that's the thing we're going to expect to see a lot of here today is outposts in the middle of the open field. Because on Kursk, there's just not that many good places to put OPs. I mean, you have the trench system, right? But you're going to be far away from the line. So it's going to be open field, trench OP, open field, trench OP. And then garrisons are going to be even worse on this map. T-34 finally no, T-34 is down here. I think that was the truck from earlier. T-34 repairing with a little bit of cover. Spawn wave comes in behind the bush. Kavito trying to hide behind the bush right there. Those bush leaves are made of steel. Just trying to hide. Oh, okay, Kavito gets taken out. Okay. I was wondering how long Kavito was going to survive right there. Trenches. These guys are going to die 50 plus times today, no doubt. Stepanich. Grenades are being tossed. OP's up there in the back of the trench. Casanova's going to come around the corner. Casanova laying down the PPS HH8. And that wipes them out. So they're going to get that OP there. A couple spawns come in. Kirill. All right, he had this PPSH ready. And wipes the OP. There we go. Okay, so that's going to reset that part of the map at least. But we do see some, we have a decent amount of SLs right here for the Allies. So they're not been pushed out of windmills fully yet, but the Axis are committing a decent amount of bodies over here to push them further and further out. Let's take a look here. I think there was another. Let's see what went out. Oh, the Tiger already got destroyed. Probably from the IS-1 on windmills. I did not expect them to push up that aggressively so early. But the Tiger loses the fight. All right. So far as we know, one Tiger, or Allies are winning 1 heavy to 0 right now. Sheki Rus. He's going to look to get another one here in a moment. Another rocket comes in. Does it engine it? Yes. No, it doesn't. Luke's is still going. Cap progress coming in on defense and depth. Okay, so I don't think it's going to be too serious. I think the Allies will be just fine. IS-1 will mop up that trench and it'll clear it out. We also have Shellman and Mihanki, along with Sniper pushing up here, so they're going to look to clean up this Axis trench. They're just going to, once again, reestablish the line and clear that penetration. But once again, trying to push to the open field, and it's a rough time. Putting the pressure on the point. IS-1 trying to apply pressure to this Tiger over here, I think, which just took him out. Let's go take a look. Did we just lose an IS-1? We did just lose the IS-1, though, too. Panzer IV tried to make a wide play here to get some pressure on that Tiger, or that IS-1. But it's going to go up against a lot of Satchel players inside the point. Action 8's going to come up side of it. Action's making his move. The IS-1 is doing a smart play here and just running, just keeping it going. Don't stop, buddies. You can't stop. Don't stop believing. Just keep going. Just keep going. Rocket comes in, but it's well short. IS-1 takes a shot from a Tiger. Another rocket comes in. And suddenly, this IS-1 is slowed to a crawl. This IS-1 is going to get popped. Tiger tank blasted. Oh, but there we go. The finishing rocket comes in from behind. I believe from Badger to rear. Finishes off the IS-1. Alrighty. So that'll be a nice distraction, though, for the infantry. So see if the Allied infantry can make some ground there from the west over here, from Windmills launch point. "56 minutes left on the clock. If you're just joining everybody, we've just seen one cap so far this game. Going to WRTB and RDG, taking Yamki first as the Axis, and the Allies setting up shop for the recap positioning. Let's get the cinematic Katyusha strike on the screen, shall we? Let's see how this puppy lands. And the randomness can be a beautiful thing sometimes. It's getting a few. It's getting a few. Can't always count exactly where it's going to land, but hey, we got to give it a shot, right? So they're going to be able to set up shop up here with AT guns and Tigers to lock down all the approaches for the Allies. Garrison's gone up down below. So this will be a long... And look at these MG spots they're going to set up. We already have 2 MGs. So they're going to be able to lay hate and bloody crossfire down on the point. Anyways, Luke's goes down. Camp progress continues on Yamki. Axis are winning the cap race. Panzer IV gets obliterated. Okay, this will be a very tight situation. Do the Allies commit more? Or do they have to pull bodies back towards the defense? Under 50% now for holding defense in depth. Oh man, the Axis have very good control of the strong point here. Reinforce has been dropped, but there are not many bodies in the circle. They're losing this cap race, I think, by about 10% or so. Okay, how will the Allies approach this? They gotta call back bodies. Axis are trying to flood the point. We do have a T-70 rolling around in the point, trying to apply some pressure. There we go. Camp progress begins to go back for the Allies. They may have just enough here, and they could swap all these bodies to the attack now. The Axis may be caught. Let's go take a look. I'll go back to Yamki. And there we go. Spawn wave comes in for the Axis, but they're going to hold it at the last second. Maybe. Camp progress still coming in. Key gunfights going on right now. Artillery falling. Camp progress. Oh man, this is close. If they can lock down that Gary to the east, unless there's a big spawn wave here in a second, and there we go. The Allies have recapped Yamki from the Axis. That's big. Don't see that too often. What a job by 9th of May here. And that's going to put the Axis on the back foot. Mamma mia, what a play. What a balancing act that was. Now let's take a look at Windmills and all these OPs and everything. Garys that were up here for the Axis are reset. And look at that wave coming back. Commander Apache Garrison back here. Oh man, what a recap. Wow, that was quite the recap. So close from both sides. Running it towards the hard cap here. And the Allies suddenly have lost control of the west side. Joker trying to fire some rockets to hold them back. Katyusha strike coming in to the point. Trying to hold back the Axis advance. Trying to make some progress. Supplies are dropping in the back line. Rudno obviously is a very long way away, especially with these offset points here. through the all open field and everything. It's going to be a tough route to get there. But Super Alexi and Surge, could they remain quiet enough to sneak through? I think that's what Surge is going for right now. Just laying low. Breezy and Reaper surrounding the area, trying to figure out where he is maybe. But okay, let's go back to the points. Don't want to spend too much time in the wheat field. S1's trying to provide some supporting fire. Axis are well entrenched in the point though. This doesn't look that serious. But maybe do they have allies just yeah, they have a lot of bodies. They're just not in sector, I think. Nice one. May start thinking about just pushing up and going down the road and wiping something. Spawns come back in for the allies. Satchel goes off. Okay, that was scary there for a moment, actually. It was kind of scary. Had a game on Friday night where the team was caught off guard on the last point, as far as underestimating the enemy presence back there. Ooh, that was a rocket. A nice rocket. Did that take down? What did that take down? T-34, I believe. Yes, T-34 gets wiped. We have a light tank over there, still providing support. Axis trying to rebound once again from losing Yamki. Setting up shop here, caught off guard with that balancing act between trying to cap defense and depth, which they almost did. They almost capped it. It was very, very close, but a last few minute key frag sealed the fate. And 9th of May was able to capitalize it. Haas making his way around the burning building. Joker's going to be there to meet him. But no, Joker gets shot right in the gut. We have a Luke's coming up to the point, trying to do some shenanigans. I believe that was the... Okay, the Luke's already got... Okay, Luke's already got destroyed. 39 minutes. 39 minutes. Bombing run coming in for the Axis. Haven't seen a Katusha strike in a little bit. The Axis bombing run may take out this Gary 2... the west side of the point. Bombing run comes in. Yep, takes out the Gary, and it's going to continue on through the strong point. Gets a couple friendlies. But hey, the sacrifice for the greater good of the team. And the Axis suddenly have punched a hole right in the middle. Not letting 1 minute go by with a, seems like without contestation of the point. And this time it's looking pretty serious. They're almost at 75% cap here, winning some key gunfights in the circle. Ironically, Sniper is not playing sniper role. Axis flooding into the hard cap. Do the allies have a reflank? Option OP is back there, could potentially get something. Maybe slightly overshot since the Axis have pushed up now, but we'll see. We'll see if a spawn wave comes in, maybe. Oh, Commander. Commander takes one right to the face. And this squad's going to look to try to get out of dodge. Will they be able to dodge the Katusha rockets? Oh, they're trying to. They're trying to. Oh, no. Brandon Fuller trying to get out of the way, and he survives. 1 out of 3. It was a Tiger. Tiger gets taken down right there. Northeast of Rudno. Especially with that Gary that's now clear. So if the allies were to launch a full spawn back there, they may be able to get a 4th cap. As long as that Gary stays clear. Okay, so the Axis have made almost a decent, about a quarter team callback here to deal with the penetration. This may be walled into a false sense of security here. Tiger takes a shot in the back from a rocket. Kirill Zell is going to get another one in. Oh, it ricks just off of the corner. I just realized the logos I put up on the screen may be a little bit too big for the stream. But I wanted everybody to see the both RDG and WRTB. Make sure they could see that clearly. Hopefully you guys do. T-34 trying to defend here, but coming up against Puff Puff Pass. Puff Puff coming around the corner. Is he rocking the satchel loadout? I believe he is. Puff Puff is gonna get that puppy on, I think. Oh, nope. Puff Puff does not. Saved by Mr. Hanky. It's gonna be Oberst von Duke. Oh, he ricks right off the corner of Yoda's pipe, though. Stuka! Oh, barely misses the T-34. Yoda's pipe. Does Yoda's pipe get the satchel on? I believe he does, right in the corner. Yes, he does, right in the track. So that T-34 is going to go babooey here in just a second, ladies and gentlemen. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Camp Progress tickles Rudno with just one squad lead in the circle. And T-34 gets babooied. Down she goes. Okay, so that'll eliminate one armor threat, but we still do have the IS-1 on point, I believe. Yes, we do. Yeah, one IS-1 on point. Other IS-1 anchoring windmills. And I'm assuming that T-34 crew will take an IS-1, judging by the 900 fuel available. Oh! Rocket comes in from Haas. But, oh, man. Haas is going to line up another rocket. Ricks off of the turret. And suddenly the Axis, it looks like, are going to have some very good pressure here in Yamki with under 20 minutes left. The IS-1 is trying to get out of dodge here, trying to escape. I'm wondering if it's fully tracked. I wonder if that rocket in from Badger... Nope, okay, IS-1 seems to be speeding up a little bit. Badger, though, lines up another rocket. Oof. IS-1 taking a beating here. And Breezy's going to look to go up for the kill. Artillery coming in on the point. No camp progress in for the Axis. Big spawn wave there from the Allies. IS-1 just trying to get back to some safety here, but we have some hungry AT players from the Axis side. Haas lines up the rocket. He's too low. Gonna hit the barricade. He's gonna try to jump here to get more elevation, but he can't quite get there. He's trying. Haas is trying. He's trying. He's trying to get up the wood. Haas, he's gonna run to the side of it. He's gonna rick. Haas gets obliterated. Ooh, man, Haas, you definitely tried there, buddy. You definitely tried. But I know those trenches could be tough to climb. Towards the point. Look at that smoke and infantry combo right here. Full frontal attack by the Axis. IS-1 anchoring the point to the north and then to windmills as well. Third IS-1 just spawned, I believe. Where would that might be? 600 fuel was just used. Okay, there we go. IS-1 in mid-HQ. And Axis are tickling the point with some cap pressure. Flooding in the infantry. Progress nearing the 50% mark. Two IS-1s now moving up towards around the point. Axis still capping. Getting closer and closer towards the 75% mark. Strike also being called in. A little bit dicey, We do have a Puma also doing Puma things. Trying to get some rear shots on the IS-1 maybe. IS-1's trying to turn around right here. Rocket comes in, barely misses the Puma. IS-1's gonna get an angle and... there we go. And takes care of the Puma. Axis camp progress still coming in. Katusha, though, should negate that. IS-1 still roaming around in front of the point. Smoke. RD shells makes great times for frames to drop. Plenty of gunfights around the circle. Axis trying to really overload the point right now. What is that behind the house? That is an airhead down here. No, just an OP. Okay, just an OP. IS-1 rolling through, trying to wipe as much as he can. Splashing the perimeter. That MG spot up here by Kubro. Kubro's on top of the P4, laying hate on the infantry advancing. Look at that nice, smart, top IQ play right there. Pretty good coverage and just firing on that open field as they push on through. Kubros, nice job, buddy. Will the Allies load those OPs? No, the OPs have mostly 2 of the 3 have been destroyed. Okay. So the Allies will look to reset here on the point, make sure everything's all nice and tidy, cleared out, but they have lost control of windmills pretty much. So you give and take some, or you win and you win some and you lose some, right? So the Axis will set up shop over here, try to spread out and get some flanking fire on Yamki. And given that hill coverage, you would think it would be an idiotic move to push to the open field, but they have just enough coverage from how the elevation works that it just works just fine and dandy. Allies committing more and more bodies, I feel like, back here. They may try to, they got to get some more OPs up, though. Tau and Abel need to get their OPs. Okay, Abel does have their OP up over there. If the Allies could win some gunfights on point. Okay, spawn point comes back for the Axis. Going to halt the cap progress. Could we be in a similar situation as when 9th of May took Yamki, where they have to balance it out? Axis making some headway here. Six and a half minutes left to go. 6.5 minutes left to go. Casanova. Yoda's pipe edging massively on point. Gets taken down by Feidich. 234 rolling around the point, making sure everything is nice and tidy. Now 6 minutes left to go. Do you play for the 3-2 and just say, hey, let's turtle here on the midpoint, or do you still commit all those resources to the attack? It looks like the Allies are going to go for the more aggressive route here. Last ditch push here down. Last ditch push here down the road. We have Black May edging massively. Breezy, Colonel Link, Gina Bala, Zetka, and all trying to make their way towards the point. But Joker and Deja Vu are going to be here to mop them up in the open field, along with Kirill. We got Feidich over here, Moscow, Bismarck. There to wrap it up. And 3, 2, 1, and there we have it, everybody. Alrighty, 9th of May takes the victory here today on Kursk against WRTB and RDG. In a nice, equal fight, I felt like. I'm unsure the armor engagements. Always the armor engagements on this map are kind of hard to track because of how long the engagements tend to be. But there were plenty of action in between that, at least. So I'm unsure who won the armor battle. I mean, just for the looks of it, I think 9th of May have won it. So, yeah, what a good game between both teams.